Week 4, day 1, Monday. Just got done with work, 5 o'clock, so I'm headed to the park to run. We are starting our tempo running block. It'll be 4 weeks long. So today I've got a 90-minute run with 3 by 10 minutes at tempo pace. A little cool down in between each one of those reps. I'm going to do a little differently during this block is I'm going to do a 1 mile warm-up that will not count towards my 90 minutes. This will be really light jog, maybe a little walking in there, just to kind of shake the legs out a little bit prior to the actual workout itself. I'm going to do a cool down walk at the end instead of just hopping in the truck and leaving. So we'll do a little bit of a warm-up and then we'll do the full 90-minute workout, followed by a little cool down walk with some stretching and mobility, and then we'll call it a day. Also got some new fuel to try. I've got some honey stinger waffle. This time I've got the cookies and cream at the very beginning, and then I've got some fruit punch honey stinger gels, and I also brought another waffle with me that I'm going to try at the 1 hour mark, see how that goes. Really going to be playing around with my carbohydrate intake during the workouts in this phase. Try to get that dialed in this month. Got it. Hey, quick recap on that. I'm really glad I did the warm-up mile just because I was able to sneak in a few extra minutes of running and get that extra mile in. Just an easy way to finesse a little more time on feet into your training run. So very glad that I did the cool down walk. Got my heart rate back down and I don't feel as stiff or sore getting into the truck, headed back to the house. Probably should have drank a little bit more water. I had 32 ounces that whole nearly 2 hours if you count the warm-up and the cool down. I did really enjoy consuming more carbs than I typically would. So I had 2 waffles, that's 40 grams. I had 2 gels, that's another about 90 grams there, an hour and 45-ish minutes. So a little more than I'm used to doing, but still not as much as some people. So I'm trying to find that balance of getting as many carbs in per hour without feeling bloated or hurting my stomach, and also without spending too much money on these supplements. So trying to keep it real with everybody. Nobody needs to just go out and spend hundreds of dollars if you can't actually afford it. Find the right balance of what makes sense. Again, not just as a runner, but also as a dad and as a husband. So just keeping it real. But this was a great workout, great start to the week. I actually have 3 more workouts just like that this week. I have 1 more workout that's identical, and then I have 2 workouts where the tempo duration is 8 minutes. So today I did 3 sets of 10 minutes with a 5-minute recovery in between. I'll have 1 more exactly like that, and then I will do 2 days where I have 3 sets of 8 minutes with 4 minutes of recovery. A lot of time on feet this week, a lot of miles compared to what I'm normally doing, but we're just building the foundation and just keep improving and keep increasing time on feet and mileage from here. Tonight's dinner for my recovery to get some sodium and carbs back in me. I've got some instant mashed potatoes and baked beans. No cereal tonight, out of milk. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's called balling on a budget. Day 2 coming up here will be very similar to yesterday, except instead of 3 sets of 10 minutes, it'll be 3 sets of 8 minutes at tempo pace. The other big difference is I forgot my headphones. So I'll be running without music or podcasts or audiobooks, any of the things I typically listen to. So we'll just be out there listening to the birds chirp and the wind blow. So let's get after it. It's about 5 o'clock, still hitting. My truck says it's 91 degrees, but I think it's more like 85, 86. I don't think it's actually in the 90s, but still hot, still humid. It'll be another good session. Okay, just knocked out day 2, that workout. Ran I did 1 mile warm up and then a 90-minute workout with 3 by 8 minutes at tempo pace with 4-minute cool down recovery in between. Kept everything about the same, except I drank a little bit more water this time. not by much. Definitely need to drink some more water, and definitely need to figure out the sweat in my eye situation. But it's good day 2. Tomorrow we have a lift, so no running, but I will try to find a way to get some elevation gain in tomorrow's workout. So I'll probably incorporate the stair stepper and maybe some incline walking on the treadmill as well. So time to go inside and refuel, get some rest, and get after it again in the morning. Good morning. We got day 3 of week 4. Headed to the gym to get a strength training workout in. It's a tough turnaround doing the intense running workout yesterday evening and then getting up this morning and going to the gym, not gonna lie, but we're doing it. Got a chance to go home tonight to see my family, so if I want to have a chance to see my kids before bed, I need to knock out the training in the morning so that way I can leave straight from work and head back to Texas. So would not have it any other way. This is what I want to do, get it done early so I can leave and hopefully have a chance to put my kids to bed tonight. I'm gonna hit full body. I'm probably gonna warm up with some incline walking on the treadmill just to get loose, get the blood flowing, and get my heart rate up a little bit. While also getting some elevation gain under my belt. Probably move into some kettlebell circuit that'll be primarily lower body focused. And then I'll move into doing some upper body movements. And then at the end, if I have time, which I think I will, I'll hop on the stair stepper to get some more elevation gain practice. Okay, we got it done. Had a few minutes on the treadmill for incline walking. Rolled right into a little strength session. Did some kettlebell swings, some goblet split squats with the kettlebell, supersetted those together. Kettlebell RDLs. Some kettlebell rows, pull-ups, some close grip push-ups, and then I ended on the stair stepper. Got 500 steps, got showered, cleaned up, dressed, headed to work. Now I get a chance to leave work and drive straight back to Texas and see my wife and kids. Day in the life, let's go. What are we working on?
Elevator.
The elevator. We gotta figure out where the elevator goes. You know what time it is?
Yeah.
It's 9 p.m. So we're gonna figure this out, okay? All right. You may go to bed, but we're gonna figure it out.